I'm back in the Brecon Beacons today. The plan was to go to Dartmoor this weekend, but we've had torrential rain this week, and this weekend's got a storm coming, so playing it a bit safer, doing a day walk. So I've driven out to Llangorse, not far from Crickhowell and Abergavenny. I parked by Llangorse Lake. I've not been here before, but it seems really busy. Sunday morning, 9 o'clock, and the car park's pretty full, to be honest. I'm doing a 12, possibly 14-mile circular walk down towards the A40 into the village of Bwlch. When I get down there, I'll join the Beacons Way, heading up back over Mynydd Troed, which I think you can see behind me, then follow that down and back towards the car. I may carry on and do 2 more summits up there. I have been to this area briefly nearly 4 years ago. Did a navigation course from the activity centre just over there. Yeah, we spent one day in the classroom there and the afternoon up on Mynydd Troed doing some point-to-point navigation, and day 2 was in the Swansea Valley doing more challenging navigation in wintry conditions. It should be a good day. It's forecast to be drizzly this morning. It's quite warm. Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Trowch, hyd nes bydd y neges yn dechrau chwarae. Please turn me until the message begins to play.
We're approaching the church now before we turn off and head towards the A40. I couldn't find my microphone this morning, so hopefully the audio will be okay in this video. And there is Llangorse Lake. I read some negative reviews of this one on Google Maps last night. People complaining that you can't get too close to the water's edge. I'm quite used to that, see, because most reservoirs and lakes I've visited, it's exactly the same, because you've got wildlife nesting close to the banks. And our route today mostly follows a local route known as Bwlch with altitude. I'm heading towards Esquire. It's basically a ridge with elevated views. And there's some Bronze Age history to the area. Good views going west here towards whatever those are over there. It could be the Central Beacons, I reckon. So behind me is where I was 2 months ago to this date, on the 1st of June, doing the 4 Peaks walk. And over this way you got the rest of my route today, and also a bit beyond that you got Pen Carricalch, Pen Athmawr. I was thinking of how quiet it's been up here on the ridge. I've seen no one since the lakeside. It's been quite nice, and it's very still up here, no breeze. A few midges about, but nothing too serious. Now heading down along the three rivers ride to join the A40. I did stay at the New Inn pub back in 2017 on that navigation course. That's the one on the south side of the A40. They got a bunkhouse, 2 rooms in the back, and we had 4 of us in our group. The room to ourselves, access to breakfast in the morning, and we each bought a meal in the pub on the night. Unbeknown to us though, Wales were playing the rugby match that night, so we got in there and it was just really busy, but the food was good. If you are walking this way, whether it's the Beacons way or even doing this route over a weekend, I'd recommend staying there. And just so you know, there are cattle on this part of the route going downhill. It should be alright. The landowner just came past me in his quad bike and he seemed happy enough, so I'm sure there's no issue here with cattle. This path is quite overgrown. I've now joined the Beacons Way, following that uphill towards Kevin Moyle. It's about 10 past 12. Navigation here is straightforward. I'm following the boundary to my left as we steadily gain height, following this very clear and defined path. So Penavon is quite clear over there. Probably very busy as well, and over in this direction I can just see Sugarloaf, I think somewhere around there, and that is still covered in cloud on the summit. Llangorse Lake, that's where I started when I walked up that ridge early this morning. I'm still going up this way towards Mynydd Troed. Over there is going to be Mynydd and Wynvac, the higher points of the Black Mountains. Well, it's a real shame I left this rubbish here. What I can try and do is make some room in my backpack and carry it home with me. Just get rid of it sensibly. It's been a real blight this past year. Littering and fly tipping and all that has really increased. Oh, there's one, for fuck's sake, there's one beer can in there. They must have taken the rest home with them, but left that. I've still got some way to go to get to the trig point on this one. So here we are, highest point today, 550 metres above sea level. I do like these Welsh dragon trigs, it's a nice touch. So that was lunch beside this giant rock. Now heading up towards Mynydd Troed, well, the northwestern point of Mynydd Troed, and the highest point of the day actually if I get up there. But it's looking really steep from this angle. I also reckon that when we're allowed to do car sharing from Bristol, I'll definitely bring a group up here for a day's walking. Probably doing the 12-mile routes without the optional bit I'm doing right now. Okay, here we go. One last climb today. That was the easy bit done. Next up is that. Meanwhile, just look at the valley. This will be quite challenging in the winter going downhill here. And carrying on further up, the path becomes less distinct. It's still there, but it's hard going. I don't believe it. How's that for a full summit? Christ. That's how far I've come. Here we are, highest point today, on the northwestern point of, what did I say? Mynydd Troed, there we go. 609 metres above sea level. And from here on, it's all downhill to the lake. It's been a challenging day, but a very good one. Rewarding. North from here would be Herefordshire. I'm pretty sure on that. Somewhere down there is Hale Y. So my best guess is this ditch here is the one I'm looking for. And beyond here I can rejoin the Three Rivers ride briefly and then get onto the roads back to the lake. So that's the footpath through there, but I'm gonna ignore that and stay on the road, I think. It's bad enough getting off the road to here. Very nearly back at the car now. It's been a very good walk. I will do it again sometime. I'll not bother with the extra ascent at the end. Yeah, thanks for watching this one. Hope you enjoyed following along. Put some links below so you can see the route for yourself, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.